And here's Tom Lewis, who's off to a flyer of a start. Birdied 2, 3, 4, and 5. Picked up another at 7.
Tom Lewis finding the bottom of the hole. Great way to start the back 9 after going out in 30. Tom Lewis, winner a couple of weeks ago on the Challenge Tour.
You have to wonder with that swing why he doesn't win all the time, at least once a year. Of course, he did win here, his maiden and only victory on the European Tour, his first year out.
Tom Lewis, winner on the Challenge Tour just 2 weeks ago on the Bridgestone Challenge, looking good for a return to the European Tour from the Challenge Tour rankings. Might not even need that though if he keeps this form going. He's now within 1.
On dogleg holes, when you hit it as long as he does, you might not go with the driver a lot. Tom Lewis lofting one up into the par 5 12th, and it's a corker. Eagle putt for Tom Lewis. Lovely iron shot in here, and you know what? He had it on line.
He's got that short one to go 8 under through 12 holes. Somebody yesterday was 8 under through 12 holes. I won't mention any names.
Should be a pretty straightforward birdie putt for Tom Lewis.
Up to 13, elevated tee, wind behind here for Lewis, 172 meters to a front right hole location. With the wind behind, never an easy one. Well played from Tom Lewis.
For a birdie 2 at the 13th. We've seen, I think the majority of guys have misread that today. They haven't really seen the left to right in it.
Tom Lewis at 15. Reachable R4. He gave that one a bit of a smack, didn't he? As he got the line right. Not quite. You've got to be a bit right of that. If he'd been right of that, he'd have run onto the front edge.
Tom Lewis, this is not the strength of his game. Chipping is just, it's his bugbear, let's be honest.
Tom Lewis for birdie at the 15th. And another one hits the bottom of the cup. 9th of the round for Tom Lewis. He closes to within 2. 3 still to play. Well, he can make eagle. It would be birdie at the last for another 59. Gonna knock this one in close though, Tom Lewis. An awkward putt as well.
Eagle attempt here for Lewis at 17. Get 11 under for the day. It's a left to righter.
What a round this is. This for another birdie. Moves to 10 under for the round. Well, if he holds his second at the 18th, it's another 59.
And you thought I was reaching.
The amazing thing about Tom Lewis is he opened up the tournament with a 72, 1 over par. He's just gone 63 and needs a par for 61.
That's some serious scoring, isn't it? It really is.
He's thinking about tomorrow, not shooting 59. He's only 1 behind the lead. Man, that was a smart play. But you can see out of that Bermuda rough, it got away from him. Hopefully it's a decent lie. Look like it kind of came up against the second cut of rough.
Now what is young Tom going to do here? He's got the right idea. Right off the back foot. He's got to get chopping down on the ball. Come on, Tom. Can afford to be firm with this. And yes, well done. Very nice. 61. Out in 30, back in 31. 2 great days golf.
Tom, incredible 61 here on moving day. Obviously a bit of inspiration maybe from Ollie's 59 yesterday.
Yeah, 100%. Great on him. I had an opportunity out there to actually do that, so that's something that I did actually notice with 3 holes to go. But I wasn't that bothered at the end of the day. I'm pleased that I shot 10 under par, put myself in there for tomorrow, continue to make birdies and see what happens tomorrow.
It looked like the front nine was offering up a few more shots today than it was the last couple of days. Yourself and 5 others hitting a 30 or less. Right. Was it just playing that way or just better golf today? I
really don't know. Maybe the greens are running a bit smoother than they were earlier in the Thursday, Friday. But I don't know, maybe the guys... It's still not easy out there. I don't know. Maybe I just racked up a couple of birdies early on and it seemed to just add up to 30. But I don't know what the scores are like. But for me, it felt quite comfortable out there. So I imagine that the guys are shooting low numbers.
You know, you've come into this week with some form. You had a victory not long ago on the Challenge Tour, a top 5 in Kazakhstan. Winning here back in 2011, does that evoke some nostalgia and some comfort? Definitely.
When I won, I remember going out there not even thinking about winning. I just sort of played my own golf and ended up winning by a couple. It'll be different tomorrow because I think I'll be closer to the lead. But it just depends on how comfortable I feel. My game hasn't been brilliant this week because it's just my 6th week in a row. It's a lot for me. But I think if I get the drives in the fairway, I'm going to be around the pins, and I'm rolling the ball well at the moment, so they seem to be going in.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.